Hello everyone.
Woo!
We are live. So welcome back to I'm not good at counting the fourth episode of Ask Azaria. You know what?
It's
It's
whatever you want it to be.
it's whatever
It's an
number.
episode.
Numbers are overrated.
Mm.
But anyway, so I am Chi. I am the host of Ask Azaria. I am Cup Nerdles on Twitter and Instagram. And will our two guests please introduce themselves, starting with at the JC.
Oh, hello. My name is JC. My socials is at JCSFLO on all of the social media, and I play the Triton cleric Mirin Egnasat on Azaria.
Woohoo! Okay, hi, I'm Mike. You can find me on __ make art on Twitter and Instagram. And I play Alois, the High Elf Bard. It's me again.
Louise.
It's us again.
It's us again!
Louise. God, these. I love these characters. Especially, okay, no, I'm not going to get into that first. I'm not getting.
Okay,
First,
okay,
let's talk
okay.
about last session. Let's talk
Last
about last session
session.
because
Jeez.
it was like the most important thing, I guess, is the entering a new location.
Yes.
So for one, I guess credit where credit's due, Kuya Zep, that is amazing art.
Oh
That is
god.
amazing,
It
beautiful
was
art
so
of the
cool. So
location.
cool.
It was.
And it was so pretty. And but also the feeling of I don't know if it's just me, but the city scares me a bit.
It's too friendly.
It's too nice.
It's
That's
Too
true.
nice.
Didn't they say it was holiday season though or
Yeah, yeah.
Also
something?
a
I find it
holiday.
really funny that the last Askazar were like, "Oh, I wish we had holidays," and then
And
this
then now we
Askazar is
do
like,
have
"Okay,
a
we have a
holiday.
holiday."
And we're like afraid of it.
Yeah.
Don't give me a
Yeah.
holiday.
I mean, like I've been saying, I would probably trust like the first good chunk of the session to be a holiday session, like fun,
And then the last
downtimey.
10
But like
minutes.
in the last few minutes or like down to the last 30 minutes, I'm gonna be like on guard. I'm like suspicious of everything.
Yeah. I mean, not the meta game, but this is the last session of
Yeah.
the year, right? And it can't end
Hmm.
in just like it can't just peter out into just some
Something
oh
has
they
to
have a
happen.
Yeah,
holiday,
Kuya Zep's
Yeah.
gonna
right?
put something that's gonna make you guys anticipate the next
For the
year and
next
the
Yeah.
year.
entire
Yeah, it has
holiday season.
And
You're
like
just
the
gonna be
whole
like,
it's like
on
"Uh,
pins
zip
and needles just
zip please.
waiting. Because I bet there's gonna be a cliffhanger. If
Yeah.
Zep does not
oh,
make a
that's true."
cliffhanger, if he just like subverts our expectations and not make a
Yeah.
cliffhanger, I will scream.
Make your own
Ah!
cliffhanger. I will make drama.
Yes.
But
Um.
like,
Yeah.
hmm,
No.
no,
I
because
was. Oh.
sorry.
Which one?
please,
No, Ate JC,
please
go
do
ahead,
go
go ahead.
on. You are the host, so
Okay, no,
please.
I was just gonna point out that Kuya Zep is saying in chat, "Ask and you shall receive."
I
Zep,
don't
how
see.
dare
I don't.
you?
I'm
Okay.
just
We
scared.
entered this city of Lauren, like right, and it's like carved into the mountains, and it's having like a
Yeah.
wonderful, joyous occasion coming up the next
Mm.
day. And everyone else after the session, everyone else was talking about, oh, this city is Bossing Say.
Yeah, we made that
That's
analogy.
a good
We made that
comparison because
analogy. Yeah.
when you guys are in the full knowledge that the rest of this like nation is in conflict, it's kind of weird to
Mhm.
see just this bustling city, I guess.
I
Yeah,
really
that is
feel like
off-putting.
of the two kings, the king we have right now, Vaughn, and like the king we're about to meet. I feel like one of them, if not one, or like both of them, are like suspicious or not telling the truth.
They could both be
Vaughn,
assholes.
Vaughn is saying that he
Someone
fell
is
out with his
lying.
siblings, but then
Yeah.
here's the king of Lauren being like, "I welcome you," type of deal, right?
Oh, yeah,
Mm.
because like
Suspicious.
especially when we got there, everyone from the guards to like the extra people in town, they're all like, "Oh, you must be the king from the other kingdom. Oh,
Yeah.
and you're Alois Larenthal."
The
So
fact
like,
that
what's up
I
with that?
understand.
yeah,
I understand to a certain degree, like the respect they would have for Alois, right? Because all things considered, Alois is their ancestor.
Yeah.
But like yeah, Von, the king that you guys are with, like
You're
They
supposed to
said
they're
be
they
at
were
war.
hostile or like
they're
on
telling
tension,
two
like something like
different
that. Yeah.
stories, and I feel like there's a layer that's deeper that you guys have to kind of dig into.
If not one, both. Maybe I feel like maybe both are like smudging the truth into some.
Yeah,
I
for
also
Mm.
sure.
felt like maybe this town is just more aware of Alois because when
Mm,
Zep did
Mm.
describe the description, it's full of like elves and dwarves, right? Who tend
yeah.
to live
Yeah.
longer lifespans. So they probably were alive before, before Sebastian had to like pass down the the
Yeah,
whole
that's a good
That's
point.
thing.
true.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because how long do dwarves live? I know elves can live for a long time, but how long do
Yeah.
dwarves live?
Like 200, 300.
Yeah, so they
Yeah,
definitely
that's
would still
easily
be
it.
around. Like the
Yeah.
founding members
Yeah.
of society would still probably
So
be
who
there.
knows? Maybe you'll meet an old friend? Question
That's
mark.
true. That's true, actually.
Who knows? You can meet like an old friend in the city, and you just be like, "What
But
happened to this place?"
yeah, but probably not one of the misfits because they're all dead.
They're all dead. Alois is.
I think I think we
Always is
have to give
dead.
context as to who's the misfits are for the stream.
The misfits are a group of misfits that play in my one shots in the D&D server.
Hmm?
That's where Alois originally came from. So it's like 150 years before the Azaria main campaign. So everyone else in that group, aside from Alois, are all
Most probably
presumably
dead.
dead.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
their lifespans, like
Are
in the
shorter
race, are
and they have
fairly short.
fantasy
Yeah, because
cancer,
there's like a
Yeah,
human.
one of them has
There was
fantasy cancer, and the
and
other
the other
one
one
has
has
like
cirrhosis.
liver. Yeah, liver problem.
He has liver
one of them
failure.
has
He's gonna die.
fantasy cancer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the
the
difference of fantasy cancer from regular cancer?
don't worry
This
about
one
it.
is
That's what it is.
fantastical.
Yeah,
But yeah, oh god.
It,
But
that
maybe
is
who
like,
knows? Because
who
another
knows?
possibility, right, is maybe they are dead. Okay, fair enough. But
Hmm.
what if one of them or a few of them left their mark on this city?
that's true. And
Right? There might be an artifact of some sort.
Alois has lived a really long life. So
Hmm.
maybe there are other people that he's met along the way, stuff like that.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
maybe they have a statue dedicated to the drinking.
Who cried though?
I don't know though, because this
Who
is a
started
little
I'm
crying
far.
in the middle of the city?
This is a little far from where the misfits
yeah,
are
yeah,
originally
yeah.
from. They're from
Oh,
Marauders
Quite a
Haven.
ways
But
away.
maybe they
what
traveled.
if they
But
traveled, right?
yeah, like what if maybe the misfits went over to Alois's old kingdom, or maybe
Mm.
Yeah, boats are a thing.
Alois begged his brother to make a statue for his friends.
Please, they're
Oh,
such good
Brother, please,
friends.
they're all
they're
dead.
carved into the mountain like Mount Rushmore.
Brother, please.
I just need to commemorate these
They were
friends.
so nice to me.
But if it does happen, I wouldn't be so surprised because one of Ace's characters, Nick, he
Mhm.
has the power of summoning Nar, a
Oh yeah,
barbarian.
because he's a college of
Ooh.
spirits.
He's a College of Spirits, and Nar originally was from another one shot that I ran, who
If
Zep
Nick,
played.
if Nick, like someone's a misfit,
Yes.
Alois is that would seem so fun. That would oh my god. That would be
That
so
would be really
fun.
cute.
The Ballad of
Also,
Greg. He died from cancer.
Healing spell.
He left his
The
yeah, who
family
family.
knows?
behind.
Maybe he found a cure for his fantasy cancer, and in the process found immortality.
I don't know because he's already a century old in the game,
Yeah.
so
And he only
he's a
has like another
halfling.
century left.
He can only live another century, but like he's a halfling,
Oh
so
no.
and also he has like family that he left behind.
Oh
It's a whole
yeah.
story.
He
It's
has
a
he
whole
has
story.
I think it's because like Greg was like this really nice guy. Like his backstory was that he has a wife and kids. And then we were
And
like,
then
no,
like
you need something sad.
Yeah, because like,
Cancer?
why are you adventuring if you have wife and kids, right? That's the main question.
Hmm.
Is like, why would
You
you
want
leave them
really?
behind? And then we came up with like, oh, he has cancer, but he doesn't know how to deal with it. So he's doing like a bucket list kind of thing,
That's so surprising to me.
Aww.
and he's like estranged from his wife.
It's
Oh no.
Yeah,
strange.
it's
He's
not sad, but like originally he was just like a fun character, halfling barbarian.
I
you
miss
guys
I
gave
miss
him
them.
We
cancer.
gave him
See,
cancer.
and I love that I wasn't there. I think I wasn't there when they were
Mm.
talking about it. And like one time I just go into the call and they're like, "Oh, Greg and your fantasy cancer." And I'm like, "What? Didn't no one tell Aloise that Greg has
Yeah, because you're the resident
Oh no.
healer, because you're the bard, right?
Yeah,
So this
yeah.
is one thing that you can't heal. It's
Oh no,
And
Alois is
like
gonna hate himself for
um
that.
it hasn't happened
yeah,
yet, but I'm telling you, pre Azaria campaign Alois is such a crybaby.
he
Any
is.
emotion he will start
Aw.
crying. I miss him.
I mean, what's stopping
I
him
miss
from being
him.
a crybaby now?
Nothing's making him cry yet, so
Yet.
it's good that
Something made him kind of like lose, just have vertigo suddenly, and that was the fact that people thought that he was dead, and he just suddenly, whoa, I can't handle
He just
this.
went, oh,
whoa.
The
alright.
room is spinning. I can't.
Yes,
Always
by the
ask on
way,
Sunday.
Hans is in chat and is asking, Nick, why is
Hi
Alois a
Hans.
fucking legend?
Why is
Why
he?
is he a fucking legend?
Wait, what do you
I
mean? What?
I don't know. I'm really biased. I love elves. I love bards. The fact that I mix them both to make Alois, just so
Yeah,
good.
but also your house has a
Oh
place
yeah,
in the world,
that's
like a
true.
very solid place in the world, and the
Yeah.
only I think other character that's kind of confirmed to have that is Mirren. Like
Yep.
both of you
I'm
guys
right
have
here.
prominent houses that have left a significant mark on the world.
I
Mhm.
really love
So
that. I love that Alois is literally like living history with the group. And
it's a
like it's
Mhm.
fossil.
just he's just
He's a dinosaur.
I mean he's not that old.
This is Jurassic Park.
Captain
He's not that
America could
old.
never.
But like yeah, like it's exciting to like explore that perspective. Like I really especially with for this Sunday, I'm excited for like a chance to have Alois like roam around because this
That's
isn't
true.
like Triskine, which is like a
Mm.
bunch of misfit rubble housing
Mm,
type of place. I feel like since I'm not entirely sure of what the capital city is like, this might be the
Mm.
closest to what um Alois remembers as his old kingdom.
oh.
So being able to like walk around there might be like a really good experience for him.
And then he discovers they drove one of his favorite animals to extinction or something.
Yeah, yeah,
This is a proper kingdom so far that we've been to,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that makes it suspicious. Cause
I mean,
why?
they did exile Vaughn, but at the same time, I don't trust I don't trust the party talking about their suspicions if Vaughn
Mm.
is around.
Yeah, no,
Mm,
we're
okay,
Yeah,
not
fair.
in game. We aren't talking about our suspicions. We're
yeah,
just holding it in, but like
yeah.
out of
I
the game.
Everyone would feel like it's there.
Mm.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, Van had to be exiled for something.
he had to be
That
for
is
sure.
something I
Is it
really
because
want to
he's such a lame king? is,
try.
is
It's
that
Really
what?
like,
want
oh, you're boring. We're kicking you out.
We're kicking you out. You're not fun. But
Oh
also,
God! But like,
how does this kingdom protect itself from the Red Dawn? Because it's
Crimson
just
Dawn.
a Crimson
Crimson
Dawn.
Dawn?
Red Dawn is a movie.
Maybe
Crimson Dawn, because it's just above, right? The whole Crimson Dawn area is just right above
maybe they're
Lauren.
using the mountains as like
Yeah,
a
perhaps
Oh
like a
yeah.
natural.
natural defense.
Yeah,
Or like because like we were looking at the map like a few sessions ago, right? And the Crimson Dawn takes over much more of the continent than I thought they did. Maybe that large land area is a bit hard to manage. So
Mm.
possibility. There's a lot of reasons, I guess. But Yeah, I mean, once
lot
you
of stuff
guys
to
meet
explore.
this king, I think you guys
Mm.
can probably ask him like, "Oh, how's the Crimson Dawn threat thing?" Because that's what you guys are there for, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
So,
I
we'll
am
see.
also excited to like just have a chat with the party over dinner first before everyone goes their way out
You guys
after
haven't
dinner.
done any like drinking games, tavern
No,
games.
no.
I think it's because the last time we were at the tavern, Nick isn't allowed to drink. And like that's like half of the party that doesn't drink. Alois
Oh, I
Alois would only drink if he's
can
like,
Spade
feeling an
drink?
emotion. Hmm.
Oh no. She has this whole dowerite thing that she can
Oh,
drink and eat something that she didn't touch or
Oh, I
whatever.
see,
She
I
didn't
see.
prepare. So like
oh.
she's
So,
very particular about her food.
so
Just like the
maybe like
player.
we love you, Ace, if you're watching
We love
this.
you,
You
Ace.
can't
Yeah.
slander someone who isn't here. Listen, right.
Say the name.
No, but
But
Ace takes pride in being particular
yeah.
about their food. But
Yeah.
yeah, I think maybe you guys can just round up like some of if it really is the quote unquote holiday episode that it is, you guys can probably split up
Yeah.
the hesitation in JC's
I
eyes.
don't know. Splitting up the party, never a good idea.
That's
Especially
true.
when like it's a cliffhanger
I
episode.
really want to though. I mean, like we could all just split up for the night and we come back.
We come back
I
together
feel
at
like
the end
I
of
feel
it.
like if
Oh yeah,
anything,
you
the
guys still have
actual cliffhanger
exhaustion.
would be yeah. I feel like
I
if
have
anything, the
exhaustion.
actual cliffhanger would be like maybe we go up to the king and someone gets stabbed or some I don't know. But maybe it won't happen during the night of preparing or like
Yeah,
trying
it'd
to
be
get
kind of weird. Isn't Dower like the peace god? If it's a Dowerite holiday, then in theory it should make sense that no one should kill.
we don't know. I don't trust.
Ah,
You
So
know the
sad.
thing about Dowerite religion, I feel like it's not suited for kingdoms. Like it's good for like communities, but not as like a state religion.
so
Because
it's like Taoism.
it's such a peaceful
Yeah,
such a peaceful religion that it doesn't seem like it would mesh well with like royalty looking to
From
with
expand.
constitutions.
what
Yeah.
I am aware of right now, in
Mm,
terms of uh being a Dowerite, there I could still be wrong.
yeah.
I'm still learning there's the stuff, right?
Yeah,
Mm,
I get the vibe that it's not all just about life and peace. That a lot of Daorai culture also involves death.
yeah,
So I
that's
feel like the cycle of life and having that
mm,
principle as like something you follow while you govern kingdom would be like it's like a good set of foundations for principles. You know,
it just for me it just feels like such a personal kind of religion, like
Kuya
something
Zeph
that
said that's what a Zebianite would say.
thank you,
and Ace
Zep.
is here to clarify that they are not, in fact, particular with their food. And I guess no, I guess in the
Yeah.
context of this server, right? Not many people are particular with their food. Like they'll eat just
Mm,
about anything in the server. So I
yeah.
guess that's why it seems like Ace might be more picky, but Ace really isn't picky. So
True.
yeah,
No, yeah, that's what a Zebulite would say, because like Zebulite religion is all about power, right?
Really do be a Zebian.
mm,
It is, yeah, I really am a Zebian. God. I mean, it seems more the theology and the philosophy behind Zebianism. Oh my God, the theology
Zebianism.
Zebianism is like
Symbianism.
so well suited to kingdoms and like expansionist
Oh
kind
god.
of ideals, right? But
Mm-hmm.
Dower
Mm.
right seems to be self-contained.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Hi.
oh hi Henry.
Oh, hi,
He's making his
Henry.
cameo for tonight. Hello.
Oh, look at this
He
cute
wants
dog.
attention from the
He
stream.
does.
Everybody say hello, cat. Hello,
Hello,
Henry.
cat.
My
Hello,
cat.
Henry. Yeah, and like
Oh,
also Uvdite to an extent has that same like because of Crimson Dawn at least.
Hmm.
It
mm.
seems to be something that they'd want to do is to like
I mean,
expand the religion. But like Dowerites, even in game, even in lore, they don't their leader, the missing leader, they don't seem to be into it to like expand, to further expand Taoism. They're not trying to like convert people to Taoism.
Is
They're
Taoism the
just
right term for it?
I don't know. Dower
Taoitism,
rightism.
Dower-rightism.
But like
Lesbianitism,
I think
Dower-rightism,
we need to also
Buddhism.
think about, I guess it's kind of hard. Oh, hello.
Hey, Ace.
Hello, Ace.
Oh, hi.
Oh. Uh wait, I lost track of my train of.
Hi!
We can't hear you. Or
We
like I
can't
can't
hear
hear you
you.
at
I
least.
heard slander
There you
about
go.
me.
We're not slandering you. We are defending you,
No,
in
JC
fact.
said I was particular with my food, and that is so not true.
I
Oh god.
Are you not? Talk to me about
No, I'm
rice.
not.
Talk to me about race.
No, we're not.
Okay, when you
We're
say
not gonna get
when
into
you
that fight.
no, because when you
Chaotic
say
chaos.
particularly, I take it as like picky.
Oh no.
Okay,
That's it.
sorry. Go
I'm
on,
not.
Mick. You were saying.
Yeah, we were talking about
Forgot. Yeah,
Dawarite
right. I guess since it hasn't been tackled yet
Mm.
in canon lore, but since we have been talking about how Alois, existed before Azaria campaign with Ate JC's one shot.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
The way Alois's old kingdom expanded and became founded is in
Mm.
an unconventional way. It's not conquering island. It's not
Mm.
defeating people. It's it's basically, I like to think Alois has just been going around and he's he's been like
Adopting
adopting
kids.
people, like changing people's views and stuff like that. Because that's a lot of how his travels were like.
Yeah, so that like just adds to my theory, like because it's so unconventional the way you created your kingdom, right? That the
Mm.
religion doesn't really impact the kingdom. It just happens that the royals are dowerites,
Mm-mm.
but it's
Mm.
not as it's not as like with Zebionism and Uzites. It's not
Speaking of that
that
contradiction,
intertwined.
is
But
that
it also could have been like, um, the descendants took it like in a different way.
that's true? But it was under uh canonically it was under Sebastian's rule up until they gave it over to
The great,
the
great,
three
great, great,
bitches right
great.
now.
The three bitches.
The three
No, I
B's.
thought.
So
Wait, I wasn't.
harsh.
Wasn't it the three bitches' father?
The father and
Or
then the
did they
three
pass it straight
bitches.
down to the three
He,
bitches?
they
No.
passed it on to the father.
And then the
And
three
then the.
bitches.
Oh.
And then the father died, and then
Is
they
he
took over.
dead? Is he dead? Where is
Hold on
he?
to that
Oh
note
god.
until Sunday.
Oh
Oh
my
no!
god.
Oh
What?
no.
Hold on to that thought on Sunday.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
Have
I
you
mean.
discussed already how sus the kingdom is?
Yeah,
Oh
Yeah,
you
yeah,
we
guys
it's
did
talk
say
brought
it's
up.
about that.
bossing
Yeah,
say.
you
It's
Yeah.
can
Bossing
share your thoughts.
Say.
Oh, Sing
It
Bad.
is Bossing Say.
It's Bossing.
It's
Okay, I'm not gonna
very.
say. I'm not gonna say anything, but this continent. I'm not gonna say anything much, but this continent has a lot to do with Spade, and I think you've
Hmm.
seen it in like the previous episode
The
where
forest.
Spade was familiar with the forest of dwarves. Um, so Spade is like high alert and everything, and entering
Hmm.
Lauren, that's just suddenly not hostile or just like super welcoming. It does feel like Bossing Say, where everything's like, oh wow, we're all cool and everything because there's a festival tomorrow. Wow, join the festival. It's gonna be super fun. And I'm already expecting like Zep dropping something at the end of the session,
We all
and then
said
he's just
that.
gonna be
We
like,
all said
he's
that
just gonna be
too.
like, oh, and that's where I'll end the session.
Look
And
at
then
them
See you
with the
next
trust issues.
year.
it's like, and then it's like a cliffhanger
Yeah.
until next year when we come back after the break.
Yeah.
It's just like,
I mean,
That's
like,
just how
it
you're supposed to do
it
it.
makes sense, because we're
Yeah.
taking a really long break. There needs to be like this really big grip on not just us but like our watchers, But at the same time, it's like I'm here anticipating like gonna be. Also, can I
And
bring
just
up
watch
the weird?
like
Oh yeah.
no, I was just gonna say just watch Guida Zep not allow any of you to even have like solo sessions or one-on-one discussions with your characters or oh god.
I cannot have that. I can't. No. I'll have to demand like just like a discussion during the break. I just need to like reassure myself that everything's okay with my babies.
I feel like
Aw.
I still need that as well, since I still have a lot that I still need to know about.
Yeah,
like,
all of you guys are very
Azaria.
invested in your characters, yeah.
But also like just in general, I'm like, what is this? I'm supposed to know this. I was here before. I don't know this.
That is
know?
the fear, right? Like
Yeah.
Zep just comes up with like this NPC and like, oh, by the way, Mirin, you know this person, and I'm like, who?
What?
Who is this? And I'm gonna have to look at
What?
my backstory. Like, is this
Yeah.
guy? It's always
Just
like a
control
fear.
F on the docs.
Yeah.
Oh
Where?
god. But yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, I like it's also and this was brought up a while ago. It's also might partially be attributed to the fact that it's holiday season that everyone's just so cheery. Hi Henry. That everyone's so cheery because like it's a Dowerite holiday, yeah, and it's a Dowerite city. It's a city, not a town, right? So like, that might be also why they're a bit basing say.
But can I just bring up like that weird contradiction that were right? Oh, peace, whatever, balance, and then
No, it's not. It's
no,
less
no,
about
no,
being
no,
a Dowerite, more
no,
of a
no.
holiday.
It's like, yeah, it's a downright holiday, right? It's a downright country, and then the holiday being tomorrow, and then they're like, by the way, there's no law, no fight, no hunt.
I
But
was
also,
so
if you
confused
do
about
that,
that.
you're gonna get arrested. Like, what do you mean?
It's kind of like you know how in like the old days where it's like Sabbath,
Yeah, I get.
where
This
like
is
in like ancient times, when it's like, oh,
Yeah.
rest day is rest day. If you do something else other than rest, you are heretic or something. I don't know.
also this feels a little bit like Hunchback of Notre Dame. What's that day that they have the Festival of
forgot.
Fools?
I forgot the
Where-
plot to that.
I don't know, the Festival of Fools where like no law supply, everything is topsy turvy kind of deals. But like you're still gonna get arrested. Sep
Okay.
said if you hunt or like if you kill,
You're getting arrested.
it's confusing.
Confusing.
It,
But
it feels like in real world it feels like a carnival type deal, like this is the last hurrah before the start of say Lent. So like this is a Mardi Gras celebration kind of deal.
Like, it terrifies me what kind of cliffhanger we're gonna leave the
But
game
like
on.
it's still
But
super
at the same
sus
time,
for me.
yeah, it is still super sus. But I trust our DM that for a good part we're actually going to have fun. As
Yeah,
I
sure.
will
It's the
be
last
sus
bit
in
that's
I will be sus at the last 30 minutes or something. But I will trust Zep with like the first few parts of the thing being fun.
And then stop trusting.
And then I will stop
Yeah,
trusting
no,
him.
okay.
Maybe like
I'll
after we
agree.
take a break, I'll be like, okay, I'm done trusting you.
I'll agree. We're
Switching
probably gonna have like a lot of fun with the festival. But it's
Yeah.
the kingdom that I'm super sus of, because like not even like in the way I built my backstory with Zep, not even in Spades Monastery is there that kind of peace. It's not all
all right.
love and
Passing
hugs and
thing.
everything. Like, I get beat up in that monastery. No, I mean training wise, stuff like that. But it's not. It's not like everyone in the monastery is like, oh, that's okay. You'll get better. You just gotta keep going at it. No, it's like, get it right or
Mm.
else. So it's super sus.
And
I
I guess
don't.
it's also worth saying as a side note to people that aren't aware why we're thinking so deeply into these religions and these religious holidays is because we know for a fact that the DM knows a lot about religion and religious holidays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's why
Amen.
we can overthink it because he's probably thought to this level as well.
Yeah, I mean, this is a world that's controlled by religions, right?
Yeah.
Mm.
So it just makes
Or
sense
the
that we think
tagline is
about it.
literally, which God will you
Which God will you
serve?
serve?
Or like,
Mm.
what if he just put it for like, holiday season, haha,
Yeah.
and he's like
Yeah.
watching us. He's watching
Theorize
us
Just
and
give
just
me
be like, oh
theorize
my
about
god,
ideas.
it, and he's
my
having
lord.
so much fun, and that's probably why he didn't join today. But like,
Well, I guess
Indeed.
Watch Zep get ideas from this Ask
yeah,
Azaria.
right,
If he
right.
didn't write anything, he's just like, oh, it's gonna write itself
I
because
think
like they're gonna
Because they're
theorize
gonna talk
about
about
this.
it.
like every
Yeah.
time I theorize that someone or something is alive and or dead. Why did I say and or? Alive or dead? Alive and dead. No, but like I worry that like he'll genuinely like kill off that character. Just because we thought he's dead.
Yeah, like
okay.
what is happening with this father of the three bitches. Where is he? What are you doing, Dad?
He's just taking an extended vacation. God.
Why does he
No, no,
have
no, no,
so
no.
many
Okay, I get it.
wives?
I get it. He went out for a pack of cigarettes and never came back.
Oh no!
I mean,
Because he didn't like his kids.
I mean, like the kingdom is so sus. I agree with you. In both as a Mick and an Alois type of thing, this is so sus. You know, but
Ooh,
I
even
still
Nick is
am,
sus.
like, as a player, really looking forward to just downtime. For once, actual
We were
downtime.
talking we
Like,
were
Okay.
talking about
please.
this, Ace. Not once in the entire campaign so far have you guys had a tavern game, a drinking game, and he
We
like
did.
no at the start. Fair enough. Okay, when you guys were in Hollow Part before the stream started, but
Oh,
like
yeah.
that was even before like Aloise was in the party. That was before like everything
We
really took
started
off.
streaming.
Ever since hell broke loose, you guys haven't been able to properly sit down.
No, dude.
I really
No,
want to
The
especially
nearest we
during
got
that.
was White Spire. But we were all angry at each other. We couldn't
Mm,
even like
Hmm.
relax.
okay, so White Spire. I kind of had like a downtime with Aster.
Hmm.
Nothing much, just that Aster doesn't remember anything about it. Um but it was like an actual downtime, except the session after the whole argument happened, and then
No.
right before we met Eloise, the session right before we met Eloise, we tried to go camping with Oliver
Now he's
as a
dead.
downtime, and now he's dead. So yeah, we're gonna have downtime for like 30 minutes or something. 45 minutes, really. And then always at the end of the downtime, something big is gonna happen that's gonna affect the whole
But I
game.
think
Yeah,
since
remember we
we
downtime. We downtime, then it ended with like dream of trauma.
dream trauma, yeah. But I think, like, since we are aware that, like, there's this sort of up down pattern that would make the characters peaceful time together, like, we should like make the most of it,
Mm.
since from there we know that they're going to go through a lot more stuff, and it's going to get harder if there isn't like
Mhm.
team cohesion, or like if we don't at least get along with each other, like some sort of trust.
Yeah, but like I do just need to say that it's so difficult to do that if like we're 7 players
True.
and Aloise is new,
That's true.
relatively new. Blaze is new. Spade has never met Aloise or Blaze.
or Blaze.
And it's kind of hard to fit that into, let's say, a 1 hour downtime.
That's-
Hmm.
where everyone kind of like does something.
But to argue that, like, might as well take the start, take the first steps towards it, rather
Yeah.
than looking for that big great moment of everything will
Mhm.
go fine, because
Mm.
that probably would never happen.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
as a comment on the whole everyone is suspecting something traumatic to happen at the end of the session. I just want to say, since I know Kuya Zep's watching, Kuya Zep, look at them. Look at what you did. You gave them trauma. You gave them trust issues. Look at them.
Yeah.
None
We
of
just
them
want to have
trust
fun.
you.
We just want to
When
bond.
whenever I play Zep's game, I'm a different player than compared to when I play someone else's one shot or someone
mm.
else's
Mm.
campaign. I definitely play differently. I have different expectations. I definitely have trust issues when I play with Sam. Cause
Yeah.
like something's about to happen.
It's
I
weird
yeah.
because like Zep
You
like
guys have experienced how many betrayals so far?
So
a lot.
many.
But
So
like it's
many.
weird because in the time that I know Zep, I know he's trustworthy.
He
Like I
is.
trust him with my secrets and my problems and everything. And like during the games, I can't trust him.
Yeah.
So it's like it's that conflict of like you're my friend, but also you're my DM, and I hate it.
Which I guess is
I hate
like
it so
a
much.
good DM trait, just
Yeah,
speaks to how well he DMs, that he knows how to
Mm.
keep
Yeah.
7 players on their
on their
toes.
toes. Yeah, and
Like,
like,
no one is complacent. I don't think even Roses is
Yeah.
complacent. Because, like, out of
No,
us, he's
Yeah,
the
no
most
one
chill
is.
at playing. But I don't think, like, he's
no. I
complacent at
think he's
all.
good at hiding.
Yeah.
I mean, he is a
Yeah.
DM
He
too.
is a DM too,
So
that's true. And he
And he's
has like a lot
yeah.
of experience as a DM. But like
so
even
he
dudes
probably is good.
is like
On edge
Dudes,
all the time.
on
Dudes
edge.
is visibly on edge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
every time something happens, you just see his face go.
Or you just see him like
Oh yeah, he does that.
Dudes, if you're here, if you're watching this, either live or on the VOD, we love you.
I
amazing,
love you,
Roses, if
dude.
you're also watching this, we love you.
Yeah.
Oh no. See, Kuya Zep, you
Oh, yeah.
traumatized all of
It's
them. Look
like
at that.
it's like yeah, there is that sense of like mistrust when we're playing, only when we're playing, of course.
Yes.
But in a way, like, that feeling stems off from me trusting that Kuya Zep can like give a
Mhm.
really good story whenever we play.
Yeah.
It's
Mm.
always so fun every
Yeah.
session.
It's
It's like,
not like we don't trust him to the point that we ask for spoilers.
it's like a joking, I don't trust you, but at the same time, I kinda don't. when, when we're playing.
Oh no.
But only to that extent.
Yeah. And like it's so hard to ask him questions now.
Yeah.
Cuz
I
like
see you guys hesitate every time.
cuz it's either he'll get an idea from it or he doesn't like and no, okay. First of all, he doesn't answer you directly. It's either
No.
he just say, I don't know, or
Maybe.
Or he just gives you the look. Or he
Speaking
gives
of
you the
that,
look in his eyes.
speaking of
Yeah,
that,
like this, with eye contact. And then
we
it's
had
like,
I had a
yeah.
call with him just this afternoon talking about some
Oh yeah,
Halloween
you
lore.
did.
I asked him a question, and you know what his answer was? He laughed
Devil.
at me.
Oh.
He's like,
Yeah, no, he's gonna laugh, or I don't know, and then he's gonna be like, ha ha ha, Debil.
Devil.
And he's probably
Debbie.
gonna get an idea from the question you asked.
That's
And it's just like,
true.
but at the same time, it's like, it's also on me because every time I go into my DMs with Kuya Seth, I just hand him more lore that I thought of. Like, hey,
This is
here's more
why I
stuff,
think
by the way.
I have become low key like the lord of for everyone's characters, like Mix in my DMs, Aces in my DMs. It's like it's just like yes, because everyone wants to rant to Kuya Zeb, because everyone's close to him. He's very much a trustworthy person outside of
Yeah.
Azaria.
Yeah.
But like Zeb, we love you. But like so But they can't tell him anything because if they tell him about his theories, he might get ideas. So they just tell me stuff, and I'm just like, yes. Why are you DMing me during the session? But yes.
Oh, I'm the opposite. I love theorizing with Zep. I love like talking about like what ifs, and I love overthinking the game in front of him. If he does get ideas from that, that would be
Cool.
so amazing, dude.
Right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
it's
I
like
feel
you're contributing to the whole Azaria.
Like
Yeah.
it's not so much a problem of what do you call this? I can't theorize with him. It's just that he's DMing the game, and I need someone to talk
Oh,
to
about
Yeah,
my
that's what
lore
I'm here
because like
for.
I can't DM like JC,
Oh, you
can't DM
can.
Mick. I can't do that to the players because like it's gonna ruin it for everyone.
Yeah.
So like I just go to like Chi and I just keyboard smash.
Yeah.
I feel
Chi,
the same.
did you hear?
In the
I
middle
feel
of
the
the
same.
session, I just get a DM.
Because I really do willingly give Kuya Zep like little snippets like Aloyse's
Yeah.
past or like drawings of Aloyse, right? Like lore heavy drawings and stuff like that. It's really fun to do that, you know, and like bouncing ideas off of him. I just recently, and by recently I mean like a few minutes ago before the stream
Yeah.
started, I recently started talking to Chi about it, but it's not a theorizing type of thing. It's a more I need to
Correct.
yell about
Yeah, you
it.
need to let it
Yeah.
out.
Oh yeah, you
That's
can
what I'm
vent.
here for. That's what Ask
you can-
Azaria's
because
for.
because my best friends, they watch the streams, like they watch the session, so I can't go here's what's happening with my character if they want to watch because like
Oh
I
my
don't want to
god.
ruin it.
Yeah.
Like, at the same time, like,
Same deal. I can't like the person that I usually talk to about everything is my brother, Roy.
Oh, but
But
he's
I
a player
can't.
as
But I
well.
can't because he's also a player. And like when we used to play, when we were in campaigns together before, we'd always like theorize right after the session. Oh, what happened this? What happened that? Oh, my character's like this. See, they wouldn't do that, stuff like that. But like we can't do it now because like we're in the same campaign and we don't want to spoil anything for the
Yeah.
other. So it's just like, so what do we talk about?
Especially with Roy, because he like keeps it close to his chest. Wind chimes.
Yeah.
You know nothing about wind chimes. It's like
Yeah.
aside from the fact that wind chimes can't speak freely because he is a Kenku, the way Roy plays him is like nothing is. Even when like Zep like hands him like a tidbit, like oh wind chimes would know this, he
He doesn't
wouldn't.
show
You wouldn't talk
anything.
about
wouldn't.
it.
He doesn't talk
Yeah.
about it to the other players.
About
So
like
we're all
why
I
he
guess.
knows that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what's his name?
All I know is, like, a book
in
was
Stormspire.
We never got to like figure that out. How did
How did he have a
Wind
contact in
Chimes have a
Stormspire?
contact in Stormspire?
He had a contact and so I forgot about
Yes,
that.
the Tabaxi.
Yeah, what's it?
I
the
don't watch
Tabaxi. I
Bond.
forgot. Oh, his name is Spot.
Oh, all right.
It was the
Spot.
Tabaxi named Spot. Like we met up in the tavern to like rescue Voxland Lanel. This was like episode 1 of the stream.
Mm.
Oh god, this was
A lot of
episode
things to talk
1.
about over dinner.
Yeah, over a drinking game.
I have so many things I have to ask, but when I'm playing in game, I forget about like, oh, I'm supposed to ask
It's-
this.
Put
I'm
it on like a
supposed to ask
Yeah,
that.
you
but
know.
also like it doesn't feel right,
Right
to
to
ask
ask.
about
There's
something
a timing
that
for
happened.
Mm.
Something that happened like way ago.
Yeah, likely
like-
if you don't remember it in that moment, it's probably not the right time to ask anyway.
Mm.
Yeah. So like I do have a lot of questions. I have like questions for Mirren. I have questions for Aster. I think Spade just wants to catch up with a group and finally
Yeah.
be friends because she's a freaking loner and Nick's friends with everyone.
Nick is friends with everyone.
Aw,
That's true.
Spade is jealous of Nick.
Aw.
No, it's Ace that's jealous of Nick.
Oh no,
Oh,
but
Nick.
Ace is Spade and Spade is Ace.
Then it was such a welcome. Like as much as I like Nick, when you transformed back into Spade, it was such a welcome relief for Mirren to know that someone dependable's back. Even though we do
Aw.
have our
Yeah.
yeah.
We're
That's
frenemies, I
why
feel like.
We're
Jade
we
and
talk
frenemies.
Mirren.
about
We
it
are.
over dinner.
Talk about over
Yeah, I
drink.
do. Like, I think Spade wants to like get to know Eloise as well,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
try to like figure out heck is
Oh,
Blaze.
what the heck is place? Yeah.
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 What the heck is place?
The
This
question,
is
What the
but
heck
a
I
is
guess
question
the
Blaze?
that we have to
question, I
ask.
guess the question specifically with Blaze is, does he even know who the heck he is?
He hasn't talked to us. He
He
only said
only
Blaze.
knows that he is
Blaze.
Blaze. That's
Yeah.
it.
Which
Like,
Yeah.
also
And
brings up the whole we haven't told Aster about his dad who has the locket,
yeah,
has
that's
Victor's
true.
oh
soul.
It's
yeah.
I feel like it's
We
because like
haven't got it
we have
up.
so much things to do. Like first is uh Eloise lore, and
Mm.
then Victor lore, and
Get
intertwined with
Victor
that
back.
is Aster lore.
Yeah.
Like there's so much happening at the same time. There's so much we need to do that like
There's so much stuff
we
to keep
kind of
tabs on, honestly.
yeah, we have
Oh,
to
then,
like
yeah.
have a team meeting and prioritize.
We can have it
kind of.
without Vaughn. That's a secret. I don't.
That's saucy
That's
bitch.
a, he doesn't remember me. What kind of?
Is
I
it
mean, to
even
be
Vaughn?
fair, I wouldn't remember my. That's no. If
No.
my great, yeah, no, because like I do know my great
I-
grand uncle because he was
Like
famous.
you
so,
can't talk about like the generations, the generational gap because he's not dead. He's like right there when it got
Also,
passed.
your
Yeah.
royalty.
Also, yeah,
Royalty is
you're
all about
famous.
lineage.
right.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
guess.
Why wouldn't he know? Like there's
like, if-
the second guy who
Yeah.
knows me. Like the kingdom knows me. What the fuck is up with
It's like-
that?
my parents always like throughout growing up, my parents always bragged about like, oh, you know, like Gregorio del Pilar. He's like your great something grand uncle.
Your great
You know-
something is Gregorio del Pilar.
Yeah, you didn't know this, dude?
Yeah.
No.
Amazing.
Royo is like a distant ancestor of this.
Yeah.
Amazing.
See? Yeah. So
you
like
would know that.
it's kind of like in your brain because you have this famous person who is your ancestor. So like everyone in your family would like be proud of that, and they'd be like, oh, this and this and this and that. What?
Mm.
So like, why wouldn't Vaughn know?
Yeah. To add to that
Ali.
discussion, it's not even just this one-off famous person. The whole family line
Yeah.
is famous. It's
The
royal.
you just forgot about the Laurenthals.
You forgot the last name.
Yeah.
It's like he's
But is
living in the Laurenthal building and he forgot who the Laurenthals is. Like it's
But
it's
is
on
this-
front of the building all the time. He passes by it every day and he's like, oh, all right.
It's-
I don't
it's
know
so-
who they are.
though.
So, oh yeah.
If his last name, this might have been discussed, and maybe
Oh, he took
his
it.
last name is Laurenthal. Yeah,
He
He took his
the
mother.
last
They
name
took
of the
their
mother.
mother's
Hmm.
names.
Mm.
Each
After
one of the
Claude,
three
They
bitches.
took the
Each
bitches.
Yeah. Don't trust the B in Kingdom A.
God, I lost my train of thought. I genuinely forgot. Wait,
I'm sorry about that. But
Okay.
yeah, I mean,
what were we talking about?
We were
Last name
Vaughn.
talking about last name Laurenthals.
Vaughn?
Like, how could
Yeah.
Vaughn forget?
Vaughn forgetting.
Yeah, it's like family is such a big thing to Aloy, right? And then there's this guy who is his family, but at the same time, his family member is disrespecting the family because he doesn't know anything about it. So whenever Alois looks at Vaughn, it's like, how do I feel about you? Doesn't make sense.
Like, Vaughn is very casual about families. Like, remember when his daughter was missing and he didn't even mention it to us?
Right?
Like,
Yeah.
what's up with that, dude?
I feel like it
Oh
would
God,
depend.
don't
a
tell me
lot.
the king also has trauma to unpack.
He does.
No, I feel like
Or maybe
I feel
he
like
brings the trauma. I don't understand.
I feel like it would depend a lot on like Aloise's personality. Because like, if you were like egoistic, you'd be like, you should know about me.
Yeah, wait,
All the
that's
time.
that's the thing. It's really hard to okay. Alois is the type of guy who's like he really cares about his family, right? And then of all of them, he really brings his brother to a high regard. And his eldest brother being like a scholar, you have to know this, you have to know that type of guy. He's really conflicted on being forgiving of like, oh yeah, maybe something's happened, that's why you forgot about it, to clinging on to his brother's ideal of your family, you should know about it, like, because knowing in their family is something that's really important to them. And
Ooh,
that's why it's
okay.
just a lot of conflicting feelings right now in terms of Vaughn. That's why I'm not super steady on how I want to interact with him, and I end up just scolding him. Because
Maybe
why
it
did you
could
forget?
be. Maybe it could be sort of like, because like from how I know Eloise, it could just be like, it's okay if you don't remember me specifically, but like don't forget that your family has done this, has done that kind of deal.
I
It's
feel like that.
definitely the vibe, but he really forgot everything.
Yeah.
This man.
Man.
Maybe that's why he's not considered a king in Triskin.
Because he didn't brush up on family history.
Oh god.
I mean, because like royalty needs to study about all of these
Right, yeah.
things.
Yeah. I
He
mean,
doesn't
like,
seem to be a
Mirren.
king. He seems more like the manager of a thing.
A mayor or some shit. So casual about
Manager.
it.
So casual about being a king. Seriously,
like-
the whole time that we were in Lauren, every time like people come up and say respectful things towards the king and Aloise, I wanted Mirren to say like, take notes, Vaughn, take notes. This is how you run a kingdom. But I didn't want that to bite me back in the ass, so I didn't say it.
but
Like,
like,
'Cause what if?
I think
right?
Zep wants to portray his characters like compassionate and nice and kind, right? But there's a way for him to be that without being a total pushover.
I think
Pushover.
because
Okay, I think Zep has something like planned for Vaughn.
Yeah.
If
He
Vaughn
knows.
turns out to be a speaker
He
on
knows. He knows how to make a character. He knows how to like fuel characters' motivations. So if he
I can't
is
talk on this.
that kind of person, like if Vaughn is, if he's appearing compassionate and everything, but super reckless and not really reckless, but something
I
in
can't
that
talk.
regard, then it's probably something else.
and I'm gonna see Nick in my DMs. It's like, but like,
Zep knows how to spin a
Yeah.
character.
He does, and it has to mean something that he is the first of the brothers that we met, because it sets the tone for the rest of the rest
Nick is
this-
freaking out.
of this arc, right?
I think I mentioned this before though that Vaughn being the youngest in his family might have something to do with the fact that he's like
He was
not as
also-
knowledgeable.
I want to
And
talk
He was
about
also like
something.
the son of the least favorite concubine.
Yeah,
right?
he is.
I wanna talk
Yeah, so like
about
technically, if that,
but
yeah,
I feel like it's unfair if I bring up the idea.
okay.
So like if any of you bring
But,
up
like,
the theory,
no, but for
let's
me,
not do
right?
it.
If he's the son of the least favorite concubine, if
It's
that
the reason.
follows like at least most of real life setups, they really wouldn't get educated too much on that because to begin with, they wouldn't be even considered to be in line for the
Yeah.
throne. So I guess
Or telenovela.
No, but it's
Yeah.
it's that might be a possibility for why Van's not as knowledgeable. Like maybe he was raised by his mom as well. Who knows? Like
yeah. I feel like they're all raised
Nick's
by their moms, right?
whimpers.
That's why they're not really brothers. They're not brothers,
Zip.
right? Because they're all raised by different moms.
my DMs are open, Nick.
Are
My
we
DMs
getting
are
close
open.
to your theory? No? Okay. Tell us in
My
yours.
DMs are open. You can scream in there. It's perfectly
Yeah.
fine with me.
What were you saying earlier about like bringing up a theory?
Yeah, like
She wants
I
they
feel like
want to talk about something, but
yeah,
they
I
can't.
really do, but I can't initiate it because it wouldn't be fair, you know? Because I'm just bringing up what Zep told me. But it's different if you guys think of it, you know? Like,
There's a
Is it the one you were
loophole.
saying in my
They
DMs a while ago?
figured
Because
out a
that means it also
loophole.
means I can't come up with the theory. Because it's
Nah,
not.
it's
I
fine.
think
let's
it's
let's
best.
leave it up to.
Yeah, I think it's best if you leave it up to just the players to think about it for
so what,
themselves.
you guys want to change the topic so I don't.
Yeah, because for all
We
you
can
know,
change the
right?
topic if you want.
Because for all you know, even your theory might be wrong. Is a possibility in itself.
Imagine if we landed on the country on a different country instead of tree skiing. How different our objectives would be. Like we are just our objective for now is purely what Vaughn tells us. Like we have no other idea. Even if we have Alois, we have no idea of like what's happening with the
Really?
other
Because
brothers.
I thought our. Oh, Henry. I thought the party's more main concern was like more on sub goal yung get the three brothers to make up.
Yeah.
More on I thought the bigger priority was
To
finding
leave
Victor's soul. Finding Victor's soul.
We're
And now
doing
we are.
this. We're doing the fetch quest of bringing the band back together for safe passage.
Yeah.
Because our main goal is to leave the continent.
Yeah.
And I feel like we'd have more chances with the like between the two kings, right? We haven't met the king from Lauren, so I feel like between the two of them, the king of Lauren would have more authority in terms of actual safe passage
And more resources.
and more
It's
resources.
an actual kingdom.
Because
Christine is such a
Lauren is
kingdom.
like business, finance.
This is hope he doesn't turn out to be an asshole.
You
Then.
just need to find a reason.
economy.
Need to find
Yeah,
a reason for the king to give us safe passage.
Yeah, it's a matter of you really have to hope this king isn't an asshole. It's like if you really want to get on his side.
Well, but I feel like he is. There's a strong feeling that he is.
Are there
Just-
other kids aside from the three bitches? No, that's just the three
No,
bitches.
it's just the three.
Okay.
And
Because
like
it was
of-
divided. It was divided
of-
into three kingdoms, right?
Yeah.
And of all the God damn it.
Hi, Henry.
Of
Hey,
All
Henry.
the three Larenthal siblings, all the descendants are just from Seb. Yeah. Corey doesn't have any descendants, and Alois has been single.
Still
And
so
Luis
results.
has boob window.
Alois
Alois
has a
has-
boob window.
Nah, that's fine. Because you know what? Alois has Aster in his life now.
Oh
my God.
that's something that we. Yeah, that's.
community.
Yeah. For those in the stream, Ellie might be joining us later today. If
Sorry,
we can
forgot
find
that.
the time. Hi, Henry. But
You
yes,
want to be on stream?
Henry, want to say hi to
Henry is a
stream?
star.
Henry is actually the star of all of Azaria. He's actually the big bad evil guy.
Henry's the BB. Oh my god, yeah, especially with what happened last week. Right
He just
before the
jumped
stream, Henry knocked everything.
Yeah,
Next
even
table.
my laptop was like flipped over.
Yeah, he's the BBAG.
He is the BB.
God.
Like, I don't know, like a minute before the stream started. When like
Yeah.
Ellie was like finally there,
I had
Zep was like
to rush.
counting down. Henry just went
I was like, wait, please wait.
Oh no, not the fucking cat.
Always,
I mean,
always.
why not, right? Weirder things have happened.
Weirder
True.
things have happened. Although
Like Oliver dying. Sorry, I can't. I
We
can't
kind of
let
knew
go
that
of
was
it.
gonna happen. We kind of knew. The moment that he came with us, we're like, oh,
I
right?
just yeah, but like I can't let it go just because of whatever Zepp said during that break. You know, he was like, "Oh, let's leave it a chance. I'm just gonna
Oh, there's too
improv."
much infighting
The
already.
dice is
see,
so
Kuya
good.
Zep, once again, look at them. You've given them trust issues.
No, it's just that. And then like he goes and kills off an NPC, and I'm just like, "Sir, I thought you didn't want infighting. Now there is."
Well, it led to like a nice moment.
It led to a
That's
nice moment,
true.
but like, think about this. Victor still doesn't know about it. Victor knows
And he
nothing about
never
it.
will.
Yeah, he never will.
We might
He never
forget
will.
by the time we get Victor back.
And like,
Oh
By the
I
time we
no.
want
had Victor
Spade to
back,
be in on
Aster
it,
would have
but
killed someone else.
yeah,
Aren't we all
yeah.
murderers? You know, people make
In a
mistakes.
sense. Oh, you're defending
Oh, look at
Aster.
you.
Oh, people
Covering up.
make mistakes.
Okay,
People
sure.
make mistakes.
Oh
He was
god.
defenseless.
He was.
People make mistakes.
Well, he just suddenly tripped and like the blood sword just
Oh
like
shit,
cut
I
You
just
him.
realized
wouldn't
that I
know.
stabbed
You
No.
weren't
somebody.
there.
God.
Look at this Aster apologist.
Oh my god.
Azmir. Oh my
I mean,
god.
let's face it, Aloise is gonna have to deal with Aster's murderous tendencies one way or another.
I mean,
I'm
if
so
Eloise
excited. What if
really
he's
wants to
safe?
be with Aster, then yeah, he's gonna have to take the
I
brunt of
mean,
it.
What if he's safe?
actually,
That would be so.
let's save this conversation because it's already 9:30. Let's save it for after we take a quick break.
All right.
Yes, so we will be taking a quick break just for a little bit. Stay with us guys and we will see you in a few minutes or so. Yeah. Yeah. Bye-bye. See you in a bit. welcome
Wahoo!
back. We are back.
You're back.
So welcome back to the second half of today's session of Ask Azaria. Which number? I will never remember because numbers are overrated. I think it's 4. Yes, 4.
It
Thank
is
you, Ace.
4.
But yes, so while we are waiting for our remaining guests to pop up, we should discuss something that was also a bit discussed over the break. Um,
We never
some of the
stop.
magic weapons that the players have. So Aloise has. Would you like to explain the weapon yourself?
Alois does in fact have a magic weapon. His rapier is one side of the ring. It's called the bowstring, and it's actually like a I think reskinned, rehashed type of magic weapon that already existed. Like it's the fact that it's a sword that hums to Alois and like it's on fire. That's like an existing. I don't know. It's an existing thing already, right? And then we just kind of like reskinned it to have like Alois's violin bow on the other side, because of the fact that I had to think of because Alois is a bard, right? And the fact the action of seating your weapon and then like, taking out the bow to play would action economy. So instead of
Yeah.
it taking like a whole action to or like a bonus action to switch out,
Turn it
just like
around.
flip it around. And it's cool. It's cool. And it wasn't initially supposed to have like those sparky magical part whatever, because Alois has had a version of this weapon pre Azaria when he was with the Misfits, right? And I think it's just something that was like custom made for him because he had the money for it, why the fuck, right? But this one comes with fire because again the circumstances of me joining the campaign. I'm trying to not look at Ace's reaction because apparently it's against logic.
Okay,
to
no,
have
I'll say my piece. I'll say my piece. Don't
I
worry, go,
allowed
go, go.
it.
So technically, it's because Ate JC allowed it before,
I allow it. It's cool. It's a pretty cool. Yeah.
right?
It's a
It
pretty
was really cool.
It's cool.
Rule
And
of-
I
Kuya
can
allows it
attest
too.
that when I described the sword, even Kuya dudes and like Casey was like, "Whoa, cool!" I remember that.
Yeah.
I remember them going, "Whoa, that's cool."
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I like
it's a very cool concept. I'm confused as to why it's specifically fire.
Oh no, yeah, it's because of like the short notice that I was,
They were like, oh, let's
in.
set it on
I was like,
fire.
no, like okay, you get magic weapon for being such a stand-up guy for joining an hour before the session.
It gets set on fire.
I-
If you're allowed to share, what's the lore reason as to why Eloise got fire sword?
Am I allowed to share it? Quiz it.
If you're hesitating, let's just not, because Kuya Zep's about to like prepare his sniper rifle. So
My NDA is about to be like stamped in front of my face.
oh god. All right. But
Full
that leads
weapon, plain
to
violin.
yeah, because the only other character that technically I think has a magic weapon is Aster, because he's a hexblade.
No.
No, Roses.
Hayden.
Oh yeah,
Hayden.
Hayden
yeah,
also
yeah,
has
yeah.
a magic weapon. It
Uh,
is. It is magical. It's
Wind Chimes
certainly
doesn't
very
have one because he's a
magical.
monk. All he needs to do is punch somebody.
His fists are
He
magic.
does have his acupuncture
Oh.
needles.
He does have his
Pum,
acupuncture
pum.
needle. That's true.
And
But
his
what a-
thingies or
You just have a syringe on hand?
Why do you have a syringe on hand? This is so weird.
okay,
I'm
just
concerned.
to explain. This is a used syringe.
That makes it even
Does that make
worse.
it better?
Okay. So this was used when I needed to do like community service in a parish, and
It's
it's
getting
so
worse
weird.
and worse. No.
I know.
Still not
Oh, okay,
connecting.
but we had to kind of like empty vials of expired um thingies.
So you're not injecting it into people. Okay,
No,
I
no,
got
no, no,
really
no.
worried.
We had to like remove expired thingies that you get with this, and like we would pull it, put it out, and whatever. So as a
Alright.
thing, I just brought it home because like
No, you just have it.
Why not?
Casey in the comments is just like question mark.
Oh, okay, because Casey said Misfits Heart, and then someone said Ass Wheeze, and then Casey's like question mark.
Asweez! Oh,
Yes,
are we
but
gonna get
also
into
I'm
it?
sure Casey would also violently protest just
Against
having
taking
I
home a
used
used syringe.
it's not like I'm using it. It's more of
Med
just like,
students be
oh,
like,
cool.
uh,
I have one. It's just novelty stuff.
Yeah, see, Casey's
How much the
at
point
least
is worth
released
it?
that you're not using it for
Yeah.
medical stuff. You know, like
Yeah, no,
it's
of
a
course
it's a
not.
souvenir.
I'm not-
You know, it's not
I'm
like
not stupid enough to like stab myself with it. But I do have a question for Mick.
for me. Are you gonna bring up my sword again?
I'm gonna bring up your sword.
Bring up my sword. What the fuck?
Okay. How does the fire thingy work with the
I don't fucking know.
boastings?
There's a syringe at
And
the
the
end of
bow.
it, and you inject the fire.
And how do you
Listen.
how do you pierce someone if one side is bowstring?
I don't
Would
fucking
this-
know.
Would the hairs pierce as well?
Cool
Like-
magic weapon.
Come
If anything, the lore of the sword is Kuya Zep. He gave me the sword. I just have it. I just go whoosh 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 whoosh.
What is the name of the sword? It has a name, right?
Called the bowstring.
Yeah.
The bowstring. There you go.
So
That's
how
so
does
cool.
the okay?
Listen, I don't fucking know either. And
Because violins are made out of wood.
Do you ever cut
no.
yourself when you're playing? Cause like
Listen.
the blade.
Yeah, it's like the see
Another
now,
thing.
just you're
once
thinking.
again,
No,
I don't fucking know.
for
It
RP
just
for RP purposes. When you first got it, did you like?
Oh no, I feel like it
get
has a
mixed
guard.
cuts?
Like,
But did you cut yourself on the face?
Not the
feel like-
face.
Because if you're, then the bow's just right, like the sword is right here.
Yeah. I feel like maybe there were like, okay, once again, my logic of him getting it pre Azaria campaign, like pre magic weapon, just cool sword bow, was that they were rich, so they probably had like a
Yeah,
bunch of
but like
people
now
create
you can
stuff
think
with
of
it.
the logic.
I don't want to.
Oh my
No logic, because Kurgan says use prestidigitation to clean the bowstring off of blood.
So true. As a violin
Oh,
player,
how? Okay,
as
how
a
is it?
violin player, the bow
how
was
is it
never been
flame-
anywhere near my face.
All right,
Yeah,
there you
because
go.
in theory, right? It's
No,
pointed
okay.
away from you.
Yeah, but also, okay. Would one side just like one side of the sword is sharp because like the other side is like
Wait, but if it's a rapier, isn't like the only part that needs to be sharp is the point, no?
yes. So how would you pierce if
Because
one side is sword and
This is
one
like-
side is
like-
does like the string end up
it's like pointy. Woo! Magic pointy.
so the
crochet
What
hook.
if like it's an
so the
extra
hairs
long
do
I don't fucking
Ears.
know.
we don't
Listen,
fucking know.
It just looks
And
like
when I was
so how
making-
does the hair tension work?
What if it's not
Magic?
made of hair, right?
magic?
It's
Listen,
made of
listen,
magic.
listen.
whose hair is
Listen. before Alois got the bowstring, before it was magic, he he's a rich bitch. He probably
Okay,
like
okay, okay. Okay.
when it's
I
loose,
have
he's just
something
like,
that
make
might
me
okay, I have
another
something
one.
that might help you. Since the bow, you apply rosin on the bow to make sound, yes. And because the strings pierce as well, would that maybe constitute to an infection? If the rosin gets into the flesh wound, is it possible to give them an infection, aka other type of
Fire
damage other than
damage.
Poison.
piercing?
Listen,
Poison damage.
Right? No, this is something that can help you, Meg.
no, I'm telling you.
Because, like, okay, the only magic item I have is it's an attuned item. I got it before like the stream started, and Spade has the Ring of Bravery. Basically, once I have it, I'm resistant to being charmed or frightened and everything. But Zep said that it was like made out of like thorns and stuff. So when I punch with the Ring of Bravery, so it's like on this finger. So when I punch with this hand, I can deal an additional 1d4 damage because it has thorns
Hmm.
on it.
Oh, so
So
that's why
my
you get like extra.
yeah. So my question is, if you bring that up to Zeb, how would he make it work?
It would be like
'Cause, like,
poison or
Yeah, because like
He
that's the way I
already
kind of like make the most out of my characters. I just deal with it logically.
like
So like
Yeah, I
in
did that and I broke our DM's mind. Hi lunch if
it's
you see
just
this.
it's just
Yeah.
the way I like to play D&D is, if anyone like close is watching me, they already know that in real life I am already thinking of so much things. There's just so much shit
Mm.
going on in my personal life that when it comes to playing D&D, I just want to
Brain
be like
off.
brain off,
Ah,
really cool, really fun, you know.
okay. I get
Valid.
So
it.
so if I was told you have rapier bowstring, also it's on fire, like cool. All right, I'll work with that, you know. And just thinking about the logic of my thing, I already played the violin, my guy.
Oh, Kurgan says I feel like the Rosin would be an added 1d6 or 1d8 poison damage.
That's a
Zep.
But
lot.
but I
That's a
already have
lot.
I already have the DA, the fire.
Yeah, but you could.
You could switch it out. I think well,
Maybe
it
I
depends
could
on the
switch it
magic.
up. Maybe when you put poison on fire, it's necrotic. Fucking no. I
No,
have an affinity
You
for
have
that anyways. Who
you
cares?
have all of the damages in just
that's.
one sword.
I mean, ideas presented to you. It's up to you if you want to like take it up this up. But
Mm,
yeah.
mm.
But that
Wait, I
also
had
begs the
more thoughts after
question.
this. What was that?
That also begs the question to
Mm.
the other players. What do you think would be a nice magic weapon for your characters? Because I feel like Mirren would be nice with some cool armor and a warhammer.
I did get a +1 Warhammer. From the time that we went into a lab and there was a Warhammer there and no
Oh,
one's
Dr.
gonna use it. Dr.
Draven.
Draven there.
Yeah, I got like the figurine of Wondrous Power.
Yeah. So like as far as weapons go,
Ellie!
Time.
Ellie's here.
here.
But yes, did JC finish your
Yeah, as far as like weapons go, I think the more wondrous weapon that I would have would be Lucius. My spiritual weapon.
Oh, the hammerhead
The
shark.
hammerhead shark. It took a while for me to get to the idea of like, oh, what if it was just a hammerhead shark? And like, I had to think about it. I initially thought of going with like a Zebianite weapon, but like I already have a Warhammer. Why do I want another floating Warhammer, right? So I thought it would be cool if it was like some underwater creature that I befriended before. And then it was Zap's idea to make it a baby hammerhead shark. I just wanted a shark.
Actually, it
I
was
just
mine.
wanted a, it was yours.
Yeah,
I just wanted a
I was
shark.
in the call at the time and I suggested a hammerhead shark.
It is kind of like a hammer. So yeah.
They're freaks of nature. I absolutely adore hammerhead sharks. It's like, what in
Their
the world
eyes are
inspired
like-
their eyes to go like that?
What in the world indeed?
Also,
Yeah.
why is there? No.
Yeah, but that means they can just hit people like this.
What? What creature did they evolve from?
A shark. I'm
Yeah, how
guessing.
did they build bones going this way?
Is it a bone or is it like just
Isn't it just ice?
I'd assume
Like,
it's a
I need to look
bone,
this
because
up. Hold on.
like stuff that surrounds your eyes have
Is
to be
bone,
bones,
that's true.
right? To protect
What
your
does
eyes.
a hammerhead skull look like?
Is
we
it
don't know.
just-
What if it's just cartilage and they can move it all around?
no.
You just don't know.
Oh, it's not loading on
That-
my.
That is weird.
It is extremely weird.
Hello,
But-
Ellie. How are you doing?
Yeah.
Hi.
We are talking
I'm
about
right.
magical
Yeah.
weapons, and you have the most magical weapon of all.
The murder
Most
one.
hurts.
The
Weapon.
murder one.
The
most
murder
The
cursed
murder one.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. There's not
Yeah.
much to say about it. It's a
I don't-
murder sword.
I don't think Ellie's allowed to talk about it.
Oh,
Oh, you're under an NDA. Like Kuya Zep has a sniper rifle that is aimed super upward that will just hit you
Oh,
just
yeah.
right.
He's out to get me. But honestly, I think it's so secret. It's so so much of a secret that even I don't know what's happening with it. Like I know like the general idea, but I think it's really up to Kuya Zep's interpretation.
It's
So
whenever
I'm
Kuya
excited
Zep
for
wants
that.
you to murder someone.
It's so wild. It's so secret. The player doesn't even know.
I think it's actually really funny because I feel like
wild.
Kuya Zep's trying to make me know by like dropping hints, but here's the deal. I'm not really good at picking hints up, so let's just see how it goes. I'm excited. Every time he announces something new about the weapon, oh my god!
That's a hammerhead
Oh,
shark.
It is bone. I
That
told
is
you.
sick.
Oh, it would have been weird if it was cartilage.
Oh, yeah. That
I
would
just
be
want to
cool.
say that one of my best friends in my PMs right now was backing me up on just letting me have my magic bow and like why would you
weren't
do
trying-
this? It's a
we're
magic
not-
bow. Who
Yeah,
cares?
we're not.
Okay, I'm
we're
not. I'm
we
not
weren't
trying to. I'm
fighting
not
you.
trying to. Like, yeah, I'm not trying to fight
Yeah.
you.
I'm not either.
I was trying
It's
to fight
it's
my
so
logic.
entertaining.
Okay.
It's just so entertaining.
Well, I do have a question for Aster. Can Aster actually control the weapon, or is the weapon controlling them? Or is that an NDA question?
I feel like that's an NDA.
Seems like an NDA.
Alright. It seems like
Look,
it. But
it's not an MDA question if even I don't know the answer.
It's so NDA. Not even Ellie knows.
Okay, I just want to say
Aster's
that
not asking what
Aster's
character the sword is.
Aster is so mysterious that not even Aster knows who they are.
Don't step on that.
Look, like, I think my mistake was choosing a mysterious character when in real life
I
I'm
think-
kind of a bimbo.
No, I think it's more of because for context to people who are aware, Aster is Ellie's second ever D&D character. So so I think
Yeah.
getting into a mysterious character this early is rare, but I also
It's difficult.
really appreciate that you made that choice
Thank you.
because I like
think-
Aster.
I
In
really
terms
like
of in terms of control, like on about the sword, I'm gonna try to like make a good answer, and by that I mean like I think that is sort of like the ambiguity of that is sort of related to like Aster's internal struggle, in which whether or not they really are in control or whether the world controls them. So I think the answer of that will be found out when the emotional arc is over, but that's not going to be for a while.
Oh
so
my god.
we'll see.
So, if it turns out that Aster is in control, then he voluntarily killed Oliver.
Ooh, like
Sometimes murder is fine.
Oh, listen to this Astro
You know
apologist.
what's
My
gonna end up
God.
Covering for
happening?
your boo,
You know what's
okay?
gonna end up happening? Aster corrupts Alois and they become like an evil couple together.
Oh my god!
Are
Oh
they
my
Oh no, I just
Joker
gave
and
them an
Harley
idea. I
Quinn? Oh
apologize.
no.
I will take this time now to apologize in advance. And just there you go. Okay.
Um,
Yes, but thank you.
if
That's a
that
very
ever
good
happens,
question.
Mirren would be first in line to stop them.
Yeah, that's
If it
true.
doesn't
I'd be
happen
right
in
behind.
canon,
Spade
If it
would be
doesn't-
right behind Mirren.
if it
Yeah.
doesn't happen in canon, I
Will
am
write
known to be
fanfiction.
delusional.
Yeah, AUs
In my
exist for a
fandom.
reason.
Yeah.
Fan fiction is a thing. You know,
I
like
have the power of draw.
they can have
Yes.
like the best, sweetest ending in Azaria, but like you can always make art of just them murdering people with each other. Like
Oh no, the gays would be against each other.
Oh my god! We have
Ace hates it so much.
Wait, the people here were all points
I
at
feel like a
us.
fifth wheel, honestly. Like
Ace hates
homosexual.
this so much. Ace hates this so much. Me, I'm neutral about it. Like, yo, if that's what's gonna happen to my character, let's go with it. If it's not, also fine.
Ace
But I
is
think
so...
like, Ace has like a specific trajectory for Spade. So like we can't really
Ace
Mm.
is caught
Yeah.
up in the moment that only Spade remembers.
I'm honestly like
I'm under
um,
NDA, so I can't.
Ooh.
Ah.
Spade turns out to have been married all along.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Imagine.
Imagine.
Who am I married to?
Oh
no.
Mm.
Ew.
forgot
Wait,
my train of
I-
thought. Again, wait.
Oh, we were
No.
talking about the gays. Well, and making fan fiction about our own characters.
My train of thought.
Is it fan
If
fiction
you make fan
your own
fiction,
fiction?
Wait, if it's your own character and
Yeah.
you make fan fiction, isn't that
Is it-
just
Is it
fiction?
no, it's
Canon
fan
divergence, I
fiction.
It's canon.
I'd count it as fan fiction
It's a
because it's not.
multiverse.
If it's not canon, it's
Okay,
can.
that makes sense too.
Or your silly little delusion.
You know, it's a very strange line and it gets really blurry at points. So let's just
At the
Yeah,
end of the
let's
day, it's
leave
our
it at
OCs, and we're just making them do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah.
You know?
I feel like the only ship we can talk about right now is Aster and Alois, just because they had that 5-minute staring contest.
It's called
where
Ask
everyone
Please.
it's called
where
Ask
everyone was
Please,
just like,
Ship.
excuse me.
Everybody's just like
Wait.
in front of my salad.
I've noticed that Aster and Alois, they make contact with each other at like the worst possible moments. The first time is when they first meet. It's
You were
in
in
the flesh cave. They were just staring at each other. The second time they meet again, Alois is about to check on Victor's body.
Mm.
And then Aster has been missing the whole night, and they're just like,
Oh my
oh,
god.
hi.
Fellas,
God.
is it
Third
gay to
time.
meet each other in a flesh cave?
And the third time is I literally went unconscious. And then Aster went on. And then
We love
Alois
to
went
see-
unconscious again.
And Blaze was just there trying to be like,
In front of my
Yo,
salad?
are you guys okay?
Blaze was protecting the gays.
Yeah,
He wasn't
Oh, yeah.
homophobic.
Yeah,
He's
Blaze is actually
Yeah.
an ally.
an
Like
ally,
the
like the strongest ally.
Bodyguard.
It was
Like,
so good that you guys ended up together in that fight. Because you end up
Oh.
saving each other all the time. And that was just
I'm
great.
waiting for the moment where like they have to mouth to mouth resuscitate one another. What?
No.
It's so funny
Roll me a
when
medicine check.
it's so funny when Roy said like, "Oh, don't you want to administer the potion by mouth?" He was so over it. He was like, "Oh, don't you want to?"
Oh
It was
god.
funny. But yeah,
Okay, but-
that
very
could have
excited
been.
to have an Aster Alois interaction that isn't timely inappropriate.
Yeah, and I want you guys to have like a super wholesome one too. The one that's just kind of like
Oh.
not trying to save each other from death, kind of
Yeah.
like not trying to
Shopping trip.
Ooh.
Let's not
but I
forget.
feel like.
It's a holiday.
Is it a
But
gift
I.
giving
But
holiday?
no. Okay. Okay.
Or we just
I
need
don't
to buy something green because
Wait. No.
Alois
The
is very
holiday
blue.
is. The holiday is tomorrow.
Hmm.
yeah, we can
We still have the night
yeah.
You guys need to
where
We
see
have
Alois
exhaustion
where
point.
Aster.
Wait.
Where Aster goes loose. So
You just
Oh,
time
we
it.
love to see it.
I'm
And
gonna.
that's up to Alois now. Like, Alois,
no.
keep your boy in check.
sometimes.
What do you mean? I thought it was up to us.
I know, but like, we both have exhaustion points.
Yeah, but Alois
They
doesn't
have
know that Aster
more.
has murderous tendencies.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
that's true.
What if you
So
stab me?
it's
That's
up
so
to us to like keep an eye out.
No, cause think about it, right? Victor slash Blaze knows absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
Alois also knows absolutely nothing.
Mhm.
Wind Chimes has 2 points of exhaustion, I believe.
Yeah.
You guys are
The
also
two gays
both
also have
exhausted.
2 points of exhaustion.
I
Yeah.
have one.
I have
Oh
one.
yeah. So you guys, but still, you guys need 8 hours to sleep off the
No.
exhaustion.
Kuya Zep mentioned that we could find other ways to get rid of exhaustion.
We just have
So-
to
Yeah,
be
that's
creative.
specifically the wind chimes, but yeah, I
No, I
if
feel
you
like
guys-
No, it was towards all of the players.
Yeah.
Because like we,
'Cause-
for example, like Spade and Marin, me and JC were kind of like working out sleeping schedules just to like
Yeah.
have someone watch at night, whether whether Aster does something or not.
can you just
So-
like physically restrain an Aster?
that would be very weird.
Would it be in
Ooh.
chain?
Not if you think about
No.
it in that context. I
Oh my.
No. It's like it's just
Maybe
out of context.
Alois wants to do something.
No.
Yeah,
No,
with
not in that
chains.
context. Not in that context. Like
in the context
God.
of none of you have brought up that Aster has done this, and then you're just suddenly going to tie him up in front of like 2 new people. What the fuck are you guys doing?
Ooh.
Kind of.
Yeah, exactly. That's we're not tying him because it's
Yeah.
a secret between
And
the three of them.
yeah,
So
oh, when
we
Alois
don't-
finds out and they have a falling out, and then
Okay,
But
to be fair,
slower.
Yeah.
Sorry,
it doesn't
what?
have to happen in the night. It can happen the next day because I already killed someone. I already killed someone today. Because the
I
next
don't care.
So that's how
based
it
on
happens.
Spade's experience, it happened in the night. So Spade
So we're going
would
by
still
the
keep watch
assumption
at night.
that it happens at night.
Yeah, because it's still kind of low-key metagaming if you guys realize
Yeah.
it's because the sword's like thirsty for blood or something.
Mhm.
Hmm.
So like
But
the
I
Spade's
mean-
assumption would be at night. It just
Yes.
has something to do with the sword glowing.
Chains are still an option because, as the blessed Rihanna did say, sticks and stones may break my bones, but chains and whips excite me.
I agree.
So Alois, would you want to
Alois, would you like to buy some chains?
Mm.
Hold on. I apologize
the
for
problem
bringing
is-
this up. There we go.
Okay. The problem is, I feel
Yeah.
like
I
if
just
we
wanted like a cute date episode on Sunday, and you guys are bringing this up. Like, what?
no. I feel like okay. I feel like even if we restrain Aster, Zep's gonna like
Ooh.
find a way to like work it out. And
Sure.
we wake up in the morning and
For all you know, you don't
Restraints are
even
broken.
plan. For all you know, he doesn't even plan to have Aster go crazy.
Now
that
we're
night.
bringing
Yeah.
it up.
but but you know, it's those certain things that my character would do. Because like I don't want to keep watch. Me as a player, I don't want my character to like stay up at night.
Mhm.
But because of this experience, she kind of has to. Also, they're in a kingdom where everyone is respected. So, like, where, I mean, our party is respected. So, for Aster to just do something in the middle of the night would, like, wreck everybody's chances.
This is more elaborate than those like than the plans that me and my family have to make sure my dog is in check while we travel. Like this radiates the same vibes. It's like, how do we make sure like this kid doesn't like do something while we're asleep? It's like,
I really do feel
You
like
could.
the
You
family
could,
dog.
The shopping episode, guys. This is what the fuck.
Well, yeah, like we talked about before, you could sleep earlier. Spade could sleep
Yeah.
earlier, and then after that, you take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could do that. Just so one of us is looking after Aster.
I could just
Aster
sleep for
has
8 hours.
Aster has 2 exhaustion points that they have to work out.
hmm.
So
Yeah, I'll be
I'm-
out like a brick, I think.
but we still have to.
No, the silence. The unbelieving
even if
silence.
I feel like even if the sword's like, you have to murder someone, and Aster will just be like, that's tomorrow.
No, but then that would mean Aster has disadvantage on ability checks, saving throws.
Yeah, so that's
Yay.
why
That's
like it
why
doesn't make
Queen
sense
Zep
if his body
also
would want
brought
to get
up
up at
that-
the time.
that we can get rid of exhaustion by not just,
Yeah,
not
but
just
I
sleeping.
think
Yeah, it just
If
feels
you
like
guys-
metagaming to me
if
to
you-
think about exhaustion levels.
I feel like if you guys no, but all of you are exhausted. Like
Yeah,
like your characters are all exhausted. Like not exhausted as in the mechanic, but like they're just tired, you know.
Yeah.
And so I think it just makes sense to think, maybe don't try to speed up the recovery of Aster in particular, in hopes that the tiredness of Aster's body will keep him down for the night.
Hmm.
I feel like that's
I don't
metagaming.
know.
Um,
I feel
I'm
like
not
I'm
even
not.
in the game, so
It's like, yeah.
all my
I
gaming
mean,
is
that's all up to Ali how she's
Yeah.
gonna deal with Aster. But
I don't know.
I mean, I've voluntarily taken exhaustion levels just because of lore. So, see,
I think.
Who knows? Maybe
I
there's
think
something in
we'll
the Dowerite
see.
Festival tomorrow that will cure exhaustion.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I do think that personally, I won't go out of my way to do it. But I don't know. We'll see.
I
But
just
yeah.
Why, Ace?
thought of something really crazy.
Ooh,
Just
I love
because,
crazy.
like, no, it's crazy bad.
All
'Cause,
right.
like,
Ooh.
I still want to
Yes,
hear
yes, yes.
it.
Yeah.
because like we were already presented with the existence of the deck of many things.
Mm.
But we don't have it.
So what if in the festival, just this is a super super wild thought, what if in the festival someone like disguises the deck of many things as like a fortune thingy, and we pull out our fortune, turns out it's the deck of many things, because you can trick people into pulling out of the deck of many things.
Mhm.
Oh, you don't have to trick Mike to pull something
Yeah.
from the deck.
No, but
You don't
it's
have to
just
do
like
that.
there might be like that possibility.
What are
And
you
it's just
fuckers
me.
close the void again?
I would
Nah,
most
nah.
probably
That's
do
forever
that.
gone. It's forever gone.
Ooh,
I mean,
there are
is there
worse
only
things
one
on
deck
that
in
deck.
each universe?
Usually, yeah.
There are worse
Okay.
cards on that
I think the
There are
than
void
worse
is the
cards.
worst.
void.
Oh
Mm,
god.
There are
no,
some really bad ones, but none of them quite
no.
literally take out your soul.
There's something that gives you the opposite of your alignment.
I want that so much.
So
Oh.
if you're a good, you turn evil.
Oh.
Eloise.
But if you're a neutral, it doesn't change.
Mike, I'm here to tell you that you might want to think this one through.
Because if you're a
Mike,
Give me card,
good,
I will pull. The
Mike,
option is
Mike.
never bring card up to Mike.
yeah.
Yes,
So
you have to be the good. You have to be the good boy in the
I
good
know, I
boy
know.
bad
It's
boy
like
relationship.
me as Mike is like want to pull this card, but at the same time, as Alois, I think you need to bring something up to him for him to pull. Like he wouldn't pull just like, oh, pull a card for your
And
fate.
Luis has to be the Persephone to Aster's Hades.
Oh
wait,
god.
didn't Eloise already pull a card?
No,
No.
No. Okay, sorry.
that's
Wait.
Amity.
Oh, that was a one shot.
That was a
Where
one
Yes.
Zep
shot.
was trying it out. Yep.
Now that you bring up the fact that the cards exist in this universe, that is another thing. Like, what if that's the twist? What if that's the twist in the next episode? What if there's no twist? And
What if
we're
there's
all
no twist?
just
There's
yeah.
no twist
Theorizing like
and
What if
idiots.
Quizep forgot about the deck of many things and the fact that we brought it up? He's like, whoa, idea.
What if Zep totally forgot about our session on Sunday and we don't have session?
Oh, what if?
When if we're
Oh
literally
no!
writing our
Marvel's
sessions for
what
Sunday?
if you don't have a session?
Oh wow. I guess
Um,
that's see you next year.
Honestly,
oh
I just want to shop for gifts.
Same. I just want a shopping episode.
no! Yeah, that is the
I
question though.
feel
Is it
like
a gift giving kind of?
I mean,
Yeah, is it a
you-
gift giving kind of holiday? I wouldn't know because this is a Dowerite holiday.
yeah. Maybe
I
like
do not
even
know
if
of
it
this
isn't,
holiday.
won't it be such like just a good gesture to like
Yeah.
give your
It
party
would,
members?
yeah.
Yeah, but
I
like
guess.
for example, if you do it on something like Valentine's Day, right? There's a connotation underneath
Yeah.
under it. If you
I
do
don't
it
know.
on,
I don't know
etc.,
Dower right lore yet.
But
Maybe.
Spade does not know of this holiday.
Is it a
Ooh.
recent type of holiday then?
Luis maybe no. Mike doesn't.
I don't
Mm.
know, but based on what Spade knows of the Dower right religion,
Hmm.
it's they are aware of the Emerald Essence.
Hmm.
She deals with it on the daily, but so like she never, it's kind of those things that like if you're used to it, you don't see the importance of it being there.
Hmm.
So I guess like she wouldn't know of this holiday. She hasn't
Hmm.
been to this place in a long while.
Non-canonically, Kuya Zep did call it Downright Christmas. So maybe we do give gifts.
Yeah,
We could
I
ask
I
the
guess it's
tavern guy
something
downstairs.
we do have to clarify because in canon, your
Oh,
characters
we're-
wouldn't really know about it.
We're gonna have to talk to Kermit.
Oh my god.
Oh
Or- and his
no,
wife.
no,
Kiss Miggy.
Don't
no.
have fun with that. I don't want to interact with Dermot ever again.
And
Spade
his wife, Peace Miggy.
Spade is gonna go to sleep. She's gonna munch on her fruit and go to sleep. Unfortunately,
Honestly, that's
being
fair.
dude, I hate being the lone wolf. I hate it a lot. But
You play it so well, though.
You do play it
Mhm.
so well.
Yes. That's a
You're
compliment.
you're
That's
you're
not,
a Sasuke, yeah, and that's a good thing.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm really fond of Spade. She's one of my favorite.
Yeah, Spade's cool.
Because you're a Spade apologist.
What about it?
Hey.
What about it?
Victor was right. Anyway,
Ano naman
moving
tayo?
on.
Ito na
They
naman
talked about
tayo.
Ellie. They talked about it. No, no, no. JC,
Mm.
me and JC were like arguing in the last Ask Azaria session about
Yeah.
this.
Mhm.
Where
Oh,
like
they were
JC was
arguing in
like,
chat.
"Oh, Victor's right" and everything, and I'm just like, "What the fuck? We're not even on the
He's not
stream."
right.
No,
Yeah,
we
they
were
were
fighting
arguing
on
in
it no,
chat.
on it on our own. Yeah. It's funny.
Yeah,
Um
it was.
Victor's not
gosh.
right.
I just want to buy bottles for Hayden.
Glass
Same.
bottles.
Just give him glass bottles. That's it. That's
Yeah.
my goal for this downright Christmas.
Okay.
I just need Alois to get like more health potions, and the
Oh, yeah.
fact that
No,
none of
you're not-
him is downright colored.
Oh yeah,
Nothing
that's
about him is
true.
downright colored.
We need to dress in green.
So he needs to look for something.
Oh,
Same.
can I
Neither
just
like
say I
hair
love that?
accessory, and then
Yeah. Hayden has a hair accessory.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
is
you
that
can do
Ellie?
something for Alois, like you could get a green earring so that
No.
next time you have to pierce a
No,
cherry
you
tomato, it
can't.
has to be
No.
unripe.
nothing about
That was so good, the cherry tomato.
And cherry tomatoes.
It has to be an unripe cherry tomato this time.
That was so good. When you took it out, the earrings, I legitimately thought they were earrings. And then
Yeah,
when you
same.
explained that they were cherry tomatoes, it just blew my
cherry
mind.
tomatoes and yarn.
Yeah.
It was amazing though. It looked great.
It was
They-
really good.
Maybe for the next session, Kuya Zep will tell you guys to wear something green.
Ooh.
I don't
IRL.
green.
Do
I
have
do.
You can just
Oh, I have green.
yeah. I mean, just put a green filter over your entire screen.
Oh, whatever. I'll find a way.
It
My
works, it
bullshittery
works.
always finds a way.
Yeah, I mean,
Or the red flag. It's got green on it anyway.
that's true.
That's true. That one right there.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, I just hope that no matter what happens in the last 10 minutes, you guys enjoy the holiday episode.
Wanna go shopping.
Yeah.
I just
Like,
wanna go shopping
I-
and bond.
When I said that I wanted a holiday episode, I just wanted like a whole episode where it's just downtime. You know, kind of
true.
like our characters just, you know, having the holidays and everything, just gift giving and stuff like that. But I feel like that's not gonna be the case.
I mean, like,
Yeah.
what's stopping us from enjoying the first few parts of
Yeah,
that episode?
Yeah, like, you know,
like we can genuinely enjoy it.
that's
Yeah,
because the players
for
are
sure.
scared that something bad's gonna happen, doesn't mean
Yeah.
the characters are.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
think like if we keep limiting ourselves to
Mm.
thinking, oh, something's bad gonna happen, I feel like there will never
Mm.
be like
Yeah, that's the same thing with like the idea of like splitting the party. Like in your guys' head, this is still a holiday, you know. Even if you guys wanna quote unquote stick together during the hard times, to you guys, this isn't really a hard time unless you guys really are that sus of the city. So you know,
If I was Nick, I wouldn't mind splitting the party. Or, you know, going out and having fun and everything. But I'm not. And like this is like the reason why Spade is always like lone wolfing. It's just like I hate it. She's
you won't
a lot more
what?
cautious. She's a lot more cautious than most.
it'll be so funny if one of
Of my
them
characters.
has to like drag you to the festival.
It would be. I wonder who
That would be
Against
Mirren.
your
I
whole contested strength.
It would be Mirren who would like, come on, Spade. It's a festival after all.
And it's your religion too.
Yes.
I never practiced this. I don't.
But Spade's gonna get dragged into it one way or another.
We'll see.
But
we'll see
also
what
Blaze. What do we do with Blaze?
He's
Mm.
gonna
happens. I
quietly
need
tag
to
along.
have a conversation with. Because we both just assaulted each other in combat. And I need to have a
Oh
conversation.
yeah,
with
the
him.
killing moment with like the dagger. Oh god. But are you guys
Yeah.
gonna do it next session if ever?
We'll see.
Over dinner.
Over
Over
dinner.
dinner.
Let's all
Over
have like
dinner.
Yeah.
a dinner before
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
let's
We're,
all
we
have
are
a dinner.
supposed to
I
have
mean, we
dinner.
are having dinner in
Yeah, in the
our
room.
room. So,
It's like
Aw.
kick Vaughn out.
yeah,
Oh
let's
yes,
Vaughn
Vaughn
up.
is still there.
let's
Come
kick
out.
on.
Just get your own room, Vaughn. You're not part of the
Hey,
party.
you're a king. It's fine.
You're not part of
No,
the
We're
party.
royalty.
we have to
Us
like look
merely
after Vaughn.
adventurers. Us
We have
merely
to look.
adventurers
You
who
say that
live
with like
in
two
the
nobles in
room
the
next.
party. Alright.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
have
No,
to
no,
look after
no.
Vaughn.
I
Us
mean,
It's
it's
merely
we're
technically
invading
his
his
adventurers.
kingdom, right?
territory.
So you can no, but it's also Aloysius' kingdom. Oh god.
We're
You know,
invading
Obviously,
his
technically,
neither of
territory.
their kingdom.
Yeah. Technically, yes, Alois and his siblings founded the land, but it's not theirs anymore. So,
fair
you know.
enough.
Joseph is asking, is there an NPC in Azaria similar to Santa Claus? And I bet you there just might be one and it's gonna be called Banta Bloss. I wouldn't put it
Panda
Knowing
past
paws.
Zeb,
No, he's
I
gonna be
wouldn't
it,
put it
called
past them.
Cactus.
Panda paws. I vote panda paws.
I wouldn't put it past them.
yep,
I
maybe.
no. You
No,
want to know
okay,
what?
that
You know what
that
exactly
raises the
happened?
question because like Prophet Sazotl was brought up, and
He was.
he's the
Just,
Papa
And he's been
Susage.
missing for a
He's
very long time.
he's the Papa Sausage, but
He's the Papa
who's the Santa
Susage.
Claus?
But who is the Banta Bloss?
It depends,
is
because
the
like
Banta
Papa
Bloss.
Susage is the
Yeah,
religious
but
figure
they
of it.
had to do something to make it more appealing to kids.
All this thinking so far ahead. My head hurt.
What if we all
No, 'cause
learned
like
the real meaning of Dowerite Christmas? What if that's what's gonna happen
What if the true gift was friendship all
all
along?
along?
Oh God!
We hold hands around a Dowerite Christmas tree, and we start singing.
Oh, the
Yes.
disgust in Ace's face.
Ace, Ace, no.
Oh no! But I mean,
Like if Spade is getting sick of the fact that they keep getting left alone in the party. Why won't Spade bring something up that they want to do and then like the party will
oh
indulge
no,
them
it's
in it?
not. It's Ace that's like, oh, I want to be friends with the party. But Spade has her own
I
thing.
feel like it's a whole conversation it's been in Aloisa. Man.
Yeah,
oh, no.
because
Yeah.
like she knows
Yeah, I do.
why. So
You know.
I know
Mm.
many things. I learned many things from the things you guys have told me, and I also learned a lot from having to arrange. Because here's the thing: I had to arrange Kuya Zep's notes for Azaria.
Oh yeah, you did.
I made him a whole master list, and in the process, I had to clean up everyone's character sheets because it was just a disaster.
what do you mean?
There was the only thing that was for sure organized in each and every player's character sheet was that their name was at the topmost bit. Everything else was in all sorts of order.
What do you mean? I spent time on my character
No, I
sheets.
saw yours. Yours was the only one I didn't touch, actually. Because yours was
have
the most
one.
organized. Yeah,
I think
Korea
Zep wrote
Zepke's
mine.
notes of all the characters. It's like DM notes, so it's really
Yeah.
not something you guys are meant to see. But like, I saw so many things. It's like, by the end of it, I was just like staring blankly into the air, like,
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I do have to like maintain the same inventory and all of that for all my characters.
you have to be very organized for a reason.
Yeah.
But when
So
it's Kuya Zep, hi Kuya Zep, if you're here, you're great.
God, I still remember that one game that we had, and it was like a puzzle, and he took notes, and I read the notes, and I was just like, "What is this?"
What are these notes?
Oh, I remember that.
What is
No,
this?
this was worse. No, I could understand those notes. These ones, some of them I straight up had to copy paste because I had no idea what he was trying to say.
Oh, God.
Mm.
Well,
What do we have to
anyway.
look forward
like,
to?
because he was referring to something that had not even once been referred to in any other part of the doc or any of the other docs that I had to look at for that matter in the process of arranging his and I was like, what? What? How do you just know this? Like, but yeah, I guess that's so I'm still partially kept in the dark as well, although I do think I know a bit more.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to go.
Actually,
Oh.
it's already 10:30, so we do actually have to end today's session of Ask Azaria. So thank you so much to everyone for stopping by. It was really fun talking about downright holidays, magic items, ships, and I hope that you guys enjoy next session because in spite of the potential cliffhanger trauma at the end, it's still a holiday and it's
Yeah.
still the holiday
It
season's
is.
coming up.
We're gonna have
you guys
fun.
should be allowed to have your fun. So yeah. Once again, I am Chi. I am the host of Ask Azaria. I am Cup Nerdles on Twitter and Instagram. And to everyone else, would you guys like to do one last sign off? Starting, I guess, with Ellie because alphabetical.
Oh, oh, I'm not very good at alphabets now. Oh, hi, I'm Ellie. I play Aster, and thank you so much for hosting this, Chi.
Mwah.
You did amazing. Okay.
My name's JC. My socials is at JCSFLO on all of the social media, and I play Mirren. And thank you, Cheat, for letting me in this session.
Of course.
Yeah, I'm Mike. Twitter is __ Mike Art, and I had fun today. Wow.
Even though we kinda attacked you for your bowstring.
Oh,
We love you,
the
Mick.
crochet.
We love
Yeah.
Whatever, don't worry
We love
about
you.
it.
The crochet hook.
I am Ace, and Wildflight Art and all my socials, but I don't use them anymore, so it's up to you if you want to follow. I play Spade on Azaria, and that's it. Thank you, Chi, for letting me butt in.
Yeah.
Of course. It was a lot of fun to have everyone here. So I'm glad that you guys also had fun.
Wow.
So yeah, we will see you the
Sunday.
yeah on the next stream will be on Sunday. Yes, for the next because I'm
The
getting
last
dates
session of the
correctly.
year.
For the last session of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully our wonderful players here don't get too hurt by anything.
No,
That's
we're
how-
gonna miss the games. We're gonna miss the games.
Yeah, we are. But yeah, thank you so much everyone for watching and stopping by, and we'll see you on Sunday. Well, not me because I'm not in the game, but I'll be hanging out in chat. Bye bye.
Bye for now.
I won.